Well, this is it. Vendor Vlog 1. I was thinking it's like Captain's Vlog. It's Captain's, not Captain's Vlog, Captain's Vlog is what it feels like. But no, it is Vendor Vlog 1. The first of my vendor vlogs, I guess is what I'm going to call it. Not a well thought out plan. Nothing I do is a well thought out plan. And welcome back to How This Mom Does It. And today I'm going to call this Small Business Vlog 1. The first of my vlogs for my business, Denim Blue Design. So Denim Blue, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jennifer, and I am the owner and creator and designer and all the things right now for a couple businesses I'm starting. One is Denim Blue Designs, which is I custom hand design merch that is fun and exciting and helps a person express the things that they're interested in. I am a theme kind of person, if you could tell. Heart earrings, heart shirt. It's just my gig. It's what I like. And I wanted to create things where you could get all the things in something that you love. So if you love cats, you can get all kinds of things in cats. If you like frogs, you can get all kinds of things in frogs, or anything like that. Whatever helps you express what you love to the world, like share however you can share your story. So that's what I wanted to create, is different things to help people tell their story. Anyways, that's my business. So I am about 17 days out from my first real market. And I did a small market at our school, and that was fun back before Christmas, kind of like a first tester one. It was a friendly crowd since they're people so that was really nice. And it helped me try things out, like how did the point of sale system work, all that kind of stuff. I was really nervous about that. I struggle with apps and things like that. It's just, I'm very old school, and I do them, but I'm not like the quickest at it. So having a chance to try all that out was really nice, and with people who were willing to be patient if I was a little slower than normal. So I did that, but now this is like the reels. Like, we're getting into the real here. This is the reels. So that's coming up 17 days. So right now it is about 7:30 in the morning, and I just took child 1 to school. I have 2 children. We homeschooled from the beginning. So if you see some of my past vlogs, that's what a lot of my things were about while I was, really, knee deep in homeschooling land. But they're both getting older. My daughter is now in high school, and she is buzzing right along. And we do like a homeschool hybrid, but it's more like an independent studies hybrid. So I don't have to do, any of the, school part of it, like the lesson planning for her. None of that is me anymore. But she has a flexible schedule, which is nice. But that means I am Uber mom, and I am always driving her somewhere because she's very smart. She's very involved. She does activities and sports and things, and is always gone doing something. So that is why I am up at 7:30 in the morning, taking her to some kind of competition thing she's doing. So that's that. My son is still being homeschooled. He's a 7th grader. So he's got 1 more year after this year. And then he will be buzzing right along to, whatever he's going to be doing for high school, which will be different. So high school changes things. It does. So if you're in the thick of homeschooling and that's your journey, high school changes things. So, and having kids in 2 different schools doing 2 different, even 2 different programs, like doing anything where they're not together is very, very hard. It is a lot of driving. So especially if they're very involved. And I feel like when you homeschool, you have to put yourself out there, find people, be involved. They don't automatically get social activities and things when you homeschool. So you have to really seek it out. And we did, and it was great. And my kids are very social, and they talk to anybody, and it's great, and great, right? But that means this mom has to drive people everywhere. So I am here in my car, and so that I actually felt like it was pretty appropriate to start this vlog in my car because I spend a lot of time in my car. A lot of time in my car. That's why I call myself Uber Mom, because I am like always driving someone around, but yet I don't get paid. So there you go. I drive people around and I don't get paid for it. I should probably add some routes or something along the way, probably be smart, but oh well, I don't. So anyways, so 7:30 in the morning, drop child one off. And so today, I am in countdown mode back to where I started from. This is the reels. This is me talking. This is me in my mind going through what I have to do to get through the day, because it's very busy. Sitting in my car, because this is the best, easiest place for me to do that. I'm just being honest. And I kind of, when I watch people's vlogs and stuff, I want to see the real. I want to see what their life really looks like. And this is what my life looks like. This is me, 7:30 morning, no makeup. This is me. Yeah. And so I'm sure people will make comments or whatever. And when I did YouTube before, you always get weird comments and stuff like that. And I don't care. I'm just going to say, I don't care what people think about me. I don't. That's, I guess, one of my strengths is I don't care. I am who I am, and I talk like I'm talking to you. I talk to anybody. So, and anybody who knows me knows I do. That's just me. So, I did manage to put on some earrings though, because you feel a little dressed when you put something on. So I did comb my hair back, and I did put these are my favorite earrings, by the way. I love these right now. These are mine, but I like this. They're super cute, and they go with like anything pretty much that I've been wearing lately. And like the Valentine's, repping Valentine's Day. So I like a theme, if you know that. That's why my jewelry is a theme. So yeah. Valentine's Day. Oh, and I am trying to drink my water. I did not get a chance to make my coffee this morning, so no coffee. But I did get my water and my swig. Not sponsored. Love swig though. I use 2 swigs a day cups. One for my water and one for my coffee. And yes, this is not a reusable straw. I get that. Someone's going to say that, I'm sure. But it is what it is. That's where I'm at this morning. This is what you get. So anyways, swig cup with my water. When I go into the house, I will make my coffee, and then I try and drink both by the end of the day. That's my goal. And I'm trying on the water thing. I am horrible about it. And yeah, water, coffee, it's happening. That is what's in my cup right now. So I did manage to get water. So yay. And I did manage to kind of comb my hair, and I managed to put the earrings on. That's how far I got so far. And yeah, I'm not even wearing real shoes. I'm going to be honest. I'm not. I'm wearing flip-flops, and it is January. So we are in California though. So that's okay. Like, you can wear flip-flops. This is why I live in California. You can wear flip-flops in January and your feet are okay. Cold, but okay. So, it is foggy though. We have fog. But not so foggy today, so that's good. Anyways, back to what I was doing today. 7:30, got child one dropped off. I have to go back in the house. I have a couple hours to work, and then I have a meeting. I'm helping with a project at school. So that is something that I'm got going on this morning. And then I have to come back and pick up child one, like around 1:30. And then I have to go back to the school. I volunteer at work. I call work vol. Well, I've been with our charter school for the whole time we've homeschooled. So back from my daughter being in kindergarten and my son being in TK. And so I work on campus, volunteer work, but I teach enrichment classes. I run clubs. I do the yearbook, like all kinds of stuff. So, and I've been doing that for many, many years. And today I have like a meeting for a project I'm helping with. And then I have to go back after I pick up child one and go to the school, and I am running, I'm an advisor for chess club. And so we have chess club at 2, and so 2 to 3, and then I have to come back, and then I'll work more on my stuff. So I'm always like switching gears. One kid's something, another, there's always something going on. We have never a dull moment in my life. Never a dull moment. So that's what's going on. Trying to get things done in the meantime. I'm filming this little vlog in the meantime. I thought, oh, I could fit this in. This could work. And so car vlogs are probably going to be a thing I can do. So I'm like, I can do that. It has to be doable, sustainable, right? So, as a busy mom, that just is my life. So car vlogs, I feel like it's Captain's vlog. Captain's vlog. What is it? I don't even remember. I can't remember. Captain's vlog. So vendor vlog. But yeah, so that's my day today, and you're starting the day off with me in the car. I probably will not talk to you again today, but this is day 1 as I count down to my market. So I have stuff ordered. So I started hand making things for my products, but it just was too much. Like I just don't have enough time, and I want my products to get out there. I want to go to do markets. I want to sell online. I want to get out there and do this. And if I'm going to be honest with myself and my time and what is sustainable for me, I needed to have my products manufactured right now. I just do. So can I hand make them and like hand press the paper and do all that? I did, and I can. But I think it's good to like know how to do it before you start, because you kind of understand it more, which is good. So I'm glad I did that. But now it's time to like have my stuff made for me at this point. Manufactured anyway. So it's all my hand-drawn art. So I sit and I draw the art and all that kind of stuff, which I love. So seeing my products come to life, my ideas, my visions, my art come to life is actually really cool. And I kind of feel I never felt like I was an artistic person. I was always told I wasn't very good. And is my art the most perfect? No. But you know what? Life isn't perfect. So I spent my life, the first part of my life, being told that I couldn't do things or I shouldn't do things or whatever. And now that I'm older and I've lived a lot of life, I've lost both my parents. I've had health journeys that we don't even have time to go into today. But I've just had a lot of life. And in all that life, I've learned that it doesn't matter. And in the end, we're all going to die. You look depressing, but you're living on borrowed time. We only have so much time. And I want to use the time that I have to do good things, to do things that I enjoy, and to do things that help others and bring joy to others. That's why I teach, and I've volunteered for years. I've taught, I don't know how many kids, and helped so many families, and it's a true blessing. It really is. And I've enjoyed all of that. It doesn't come with, it has its challenges, but, I feel like I did good things. You know, I have a huge bucket list of things that I'm trying to accomplish, and things like I stomped on grapes. I went to Yosemite. I, saw waterfalls, like all the things that I want to do, I'm doing. I got my master's degree in education. I finished this past October. That was on my bucket list. And I'm writing my first book on my bucket list. I'm starting a business. It's on my bucket list. Actually, it's corporation on my bucket list. So, all those things, I'm trying to accomplish all the things that I want to do. And, Denim Blue Designs is bringing my art to life. And it was something I never thought that I could do. And I am. So, yeah, I always loved like Lisa Frank when I was a kid, and I love stationery supplies. I still do. It's part of why I like school. So when we started homeschooling, I was like, yeah, I can get school supplies all the time. Like, that's amazing, because I would love back to school shopping when I was a kid. I went to public school, so back to school shopping was like the best thing ever. And now I get to do it like all the time, and now I'm making it even better. Like, that's like dreams for someone like me who loves that kind of stuff. So, yeah, so I get to make stationery supplies and earrings, and all my art and design coming to life. It's pretty cool. So I've partnered with a manufacturer who does my paper products, and I have a friend who has a business, and she does like the laser cutting of all the cool things. So I'm getting earrings made and keychains and all kinds of things that I can make my products into. So I finally have an outlet to, get my products out there, get my art out there, and my ideas, and hopefully spread some joy and help other people express the things that they love too. Because I know I would always like, oh, I like this or I like that. And I could never find anything that represents that. So, and I'm all about like showing what I love, showing the things that are important to me and that I enjoy, and sharing my story. So I'm always all my business things that I'm doing is all about like sharing your story with the world, and hopefully, bringing a smile to someone's face. Our world is kind of a dark place at times, and a lot of times, and I think being the light in the dark is important. So I like with the kids, being the change you want to see, kind of thing. So if wearing fun earrings and cute earrings and making a kid smile or whatever is great, then that's great. Like that's what the goal is, to bring some joy, right? So we need a little bit of that. I feel like. So anyways, that's where I'm at. I've got my first market coming up. I've got products coming. I have a little warehouse that I'm renting now, storage unit warehouse kind of thing, for my products, because I'm working out of my house right now. So I make the products in the house, and I'm able to store and move things back and forth pretty easily. So that's good. And yeah, lots going on. So products coming in and out, art's getting done. I don't know how many collections of different themes that I'm working with, and I'll have notepads, stickers, pens. I'm doing little button badges now. That's cute. I haven't seen those come in yet, so I'm excited to see what those look like. And then earrings are being in the actual patterns that match everything with my art. Love that. I'm so excited. So that's happening. Lots of cool, exciting things. I'm actually really, really excited about where I'm at. And that's a lot different from a couple years ago, when I was like, what am I going to do? Like, what am I going to do when I am done? And I'm going to do a little video on that. What it's like to be a veteran homeschool mom, or a stay-at-home mom, any kind of mom or parent, any parent really, because there are stay-at-home dads too, which are amazing. A lot of the stay-at-home dads that I know and homeschool dads are amazing. Anyone who is a stay-at-home parent or grandparent or whatever, who finishes, like, what happens when you're done? No one talks about the after. Like, when you are successful, like when you are successful at homeschooling, you did a good job, you raised good kids, you're launching them out into the world, right? They're not a failure to launch. You're actually launching them out, and they're going to school, or they're getting a job, or whatever they're doing. They're happy in life. You did your job, right? What do? I don't know. Like, you're used to living, most people who live this lifestyle live on one income, and you learn to do that. So there's a lot of sacrifice in that, but what do? Well, this is my story. So I'm all about sharing your story, right? This is my story. What's happening to me as I finish out my journey as a homeschool mom. And yeah, that's happening. So my idea was to start my own business, and I had the opportunity to do that, and that's what's happening. So, and I'll go more into the story of how it all happened and all that, and how I'm doing it, and more of the details, but that's what's going on. So anyways, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time.